As Christian was mentioning before I cut him off to discuss Tom Welling's predicament, I did a short this past week.
A reaction to a reaction.
A reaction to
a
reaction to
trailer,
reaction.
teaser.
Yeah, exactly. James Gunn has put out a new teaser trailer for Superman 2025 , and the first thing I saw.
If you haven't heard about this drama, it's. I mean, yeah,
it's ridiculous. It's absolutely, utterly ridiculous.
And
I got
everywhere.
people
It was everywhere
on the channel like yelling at me and saying that I am a. God, I was called.
You're trying to censor people, dude.
To say something about this.
I wasn't trying to censor people. I was saying that, and again, I know you don't agree with this, but this does affect these films. It affects the way the films are pre-saled and the way that I mean, look at Captain America: New World Order. They're already saying that pre-sales are shitty for that one. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the fucking negative hype.
You know, I want to see the pre-sales for the Deadpool Wolverine one. Because I can't think of anything that has had good pre-sales since COVID.
I mean,
unless that one did.
I guess not all movies get pre-sales per se. But there was like this question of justice for Henry. Hashtag justice for Henry. Damn straight.
Henry Cavill was the best live-action Superman there ever has been.
Again, that's
your opinion.
That's your opinion,
and we appreciate it.
That's right.
That's yours.
No, it's not my opinion. If we're talking about the greatest Superman on screen that ever existed, my opinion is obviously Christopher Reeves. Okay? I mean, that should be obvious if you've watched this show for any amount of time that I love the Christopher Reeves portrayal. Does that not mean that I don't like Henry Cavill, that I don't like Brandon Routh, that I don't like Tom Welling, that I don't like, all these other actors that have portrayed the character? No. It might, but I'm telling you, no, it doesn't. And James Gunn had to, of course, go on Twitter and defend it by saying there's absolutely zero CG in the face. Of course, you could see that on our live stream.
It's like I was saying, dude. It looked wonky as hell, but it's
it doesn't. It didn't. It didn't.
You have to admit the freeze frame of his eyes looks stupid,
dude. Again, I had this conversation with you off air. If you freeze frame anything,
it looks stupid. So yes, that looks stupid.
Okay,
you have to admit that looks stupid.
But again, so having the opinion that that's going to influence the film is wrong?
What?
I'm asking you. What's
your
opinion?
I don't think people saying that looks stupid is going to influence the film.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
It's not going to be like Sonic. I don't think they're going to, fix the way it looks.
Okay, that is a super extreme example.
Well, yeah. That's the only example of where the audience actually fixed something.
They did that kind of with Justice League a little bit, with Zack Snyder stuff, with the Zack Snyder cut. But I'm talking more about what happens before the film is released.
Yeah, you brought up Batgirl for some reason.
Well, that was.
I was like, I don't think anybody had a reaction.
That was more
Batgirl.
to speak. That was more to speak to the fact that there are outside influences that can kill a film.
I don't think randos on Twitter, saying bad things about films is any, it has to be less important than actual critics saying bad things about films. Like, these aren't like Siskel and Ebert going like, why would you make it look like this?
But look at what influences people the most these days. It's social media. It's not television anymore. They're not looking in newspapers and reading critic reviews.
Yeah, well, whose fault is that?
I mean, that's just the way it
is.
It's
idiocracy.
I mean, that's society's fault. I don't know how I'm supposed to answer that. Hey, thanks for watching the clip. Now's your chance to become part of the GeekZip Army. We got all our links below in the description. Discord, Twitch, Facebook. We got them all down there. Join the Army, and let's have some fun. We'll see you on the next one.